more than one person will be able to be in a single city. So it'll cost 15 for the second person, then it'll cost 20 for the third person.
I want to play with this truck. It's too many cars in there. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Actually, I'm starting some wine. Oh, I shouldn't have gone at 12. Damn it. Okay, so after everybody goes through and does a bit, then you go through and
then we
purchase the resources.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's that, purchase resources, yeah.
Yes.
And then build, and then you get money. You get paid.
Well, this would have helped earlier.
It's one of the few times when the bureaucracy step is a good thing. Ninja right, yeah. I'm going to hit in the face with paper over and over again.
And then after we go a whole turn, depending on how many cities you power, the person with the least amount gets to put it first.
Oh God! Sam's messing with my foot.
Huh?
Sam's looking.
Oh.
I forgot she was under the table, and then all of a sudden it was nose on the bottom of foot.
She's really ready for you. She's like, yes.
Also, just so you know, this is the rate at which resources will resupply. So we have 5 players. We're in step 1. So at the end of every turn, 5 coal, 4 oil, 3 garbage, and 2 uranium will come into play. Yeah, and they always come into play at whatever the next cheapest is. So there'll be these will start here, these will start here. By then there will be some coal gone, and they'll start to fill that way.
Yeah.
So as you can see, uranium is expensive as shite at the beginning of the game, but resupplying changes when we move into step 2. Step 2 is triggered when the first player builds in the 7th city. So as you build houses or whatever, you move up. So when 7 moves into the 7th city, then that triggers phase 2, and things change up a little bit.
So now I see my mistake in purchasing garbage. Because are the numbers the cost of the?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I definitely see my mistake of buying garbage.
But garbage does get better later.
Yeah, and I'll have other resources along with it.
If it powered 2 cities, it'd be good.
Yeah.
Since it only powers 1. So
Yeah.
but you get to get rid of those later.
Yeah.
But you don't even necessarily have to power it if you don't want to. But of course, you lose money.
Yeah, it's true.
Because you always get 10 even if you don't power anything. But you get 22 if you power 1. So at least powering 1 city, you'll make your money off of the power plant.
Yeah, plus a little bit. I see. Okay. Good job, kitten. Get him.
Yeah. Slowly but steadily shredding it.
I'm glad Steve and my mom both were like, no, don't get him to claw. Don't keep his claws. Just gotta keep him trimmed so he doesn't, ruin somebody's hand.
Yeah, that would be good.
But he pretty much knows his boundaries. He doesn't get too feisty. Unless they instigate it.
Yeah.
He will chase the shit out of the laser pointer though.
I bet. Like Kitty Cat's favorite toys. What are you doing? You attacked my chair. It's like all of a sudden he was like, die, chair.
Because he's a gangster, he don't give a fuck, man.
Oh, you'd be so cute with a little fedora on your head.
Take a fedora.
Yeah.
But put some white text underneath it. Take a picture and put it on the internet.
Like cute kitty gangster.
Obvious.
He's thinking about
He's
it.
not as good as a dog, though. I'm gonna tell you that. He's so good.
Well, from an energy standpoint, they're real fun at this age.
Well, yeah. Well, let me tell you the main reason for mine. They don't really need 100% all the time
Yeah.
attention. Like not all the time, but like a dog is much more attention oriented
Yeah.
as far as maintenance and making sure everything is taken care of every day for a puppy at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never want a puppy.
I got lucky, the one I got sober in college was roommates and stuff like that. And there's usually always somebody at the house.
Yeah.
But I get to leave him in the room. He's got a place to shit. That's the main thing. He's not doing that in the place.
Yeah.
Other than designated areas. Besides that, he's relatively cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the not having to work hard at it, at raising them. Sorry.
No. It's not. It's just the thing is that having a dog, you have to.
Yeah.
Just if you want it to be a good animal and stuff like that. Cats are gonna. It doesn't matter. You can try really hard. You try your best at raising a cat, and it doesn't give a damn.
Yeah.
It will turn out any way it wants.
Yep.
Do whatever it wants. So,
Pretty much.
but I got lucky, like I said. So, you know Andy. You ever met Andy? Andy went from
Oh, yeah.
TV graphics. His fiance or his wife now, I guess. You guys know. Is one that found him. If you haven't heard the story.
Oh, I don't
That's
think
where it
I
came
have.
from. Andy sends Steve the picture. Because Steve had been looking for a cat. Do you anybody want a cat? Yeah. Steve wanted to get a Maine Coon.
Yeah.
So he didn't want it. I thought about it. I said, "No, you'll get a cat." So he's turned out all right for a stray.
Yeah.
He listens. All you gotta, if he does something you don't like, you just go psst, and he usually stops. Usually, what's he doing now?
Well, he's
Sitting
just
there.
chilling out.
He's like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. I know he's not talking to me now.
What did I know? Oh, I see. It's on the phone.
Yeah.
Jeez, Cliff.
Well, Cliff started laundry. I don't know if he's still laundrying or what. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not wildly aware of my surroundings, Captain.
Except when there's kittens around, and he's no longer paying attention. He's become bored of the paper strip apparently.
Well, it's a different thing. He's like playing the I don't care game. So he's watching it from afar, and then he's gonna come up and attack it, and he thinks I'm not.
You're not watching.
Yeah. He's gonna try to snatch it out of my hand from the first time. It's just like her win.
That is just being my egg.
It's crazy. Crazy.
My cousins just got right before I got given that cat, they got a corgi.
Oh yeah. I love
His name is
corgis.
Fox.
Fox the
Big
fox
hairy.
hunter.
No, they're more like Harry Potter Fox. They're huge Harry Potter nerds and
Okay.
but he's been digging up their yard, so I guess he still kind of has that inborn instinct.
Yeah. Like, there's something in the hole.
But I always tell him, I was like, you should have got a cat, man. Just gotta worry about poop. I gotta worry about putting him outside. But cat, leave that fucker inside. Put him in the bathroom if you need to.
Yeah.
It's no longer.
Yeah. I want a dog. I just can't. I can't have one right
You gotta
now.
have a place to have. You have to have a place to keep it. You gotta have a yard and shit.
Yeah. Well, I've got
Talking about you
the condo.
for you, Cliff. You gotta have a yard. For
Yeah,
you.
Cliff.
So
Yeah.
you can run around.
Totally.
I need
But
for dogs.
the condo complex has like this grassy area right behind it, that everyone runs their dogs around in. It's really doesn't seem to be too much of a problem for most people. But and they'll even let them off the leash back there too. but so they can all get a little bit of a dog park feeling with all of the other dogs in the condo. But
Where's the
I'm never.
pointer?
Oh, it's
Somewhere over there.
It was on the ground.
It was on the ground there, but I just
The cat
I
might
can't
have-
come home at consistent hours.
Yeah, that's
So
what they're struggling with right now. Also, is the fact that they both have 9 to 5 jobs, and so Whitney has to come home at, like, on her lunch break and go to the house. Like, it's like a 10-15 minute drive for her. She has to go home, check on the dog, and then go back to work.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and I just don't have I don't have the flexibility to be able to count on doing that. Especially not with me being like the only one.
get a first dog.
I could do it. I could do it if God no. No.
What would happen if she showed up one day with the first dog? Well, it's good that y'all both agree on that thing.
Well, we don't completely agree on the dog thing. The dogs that I really love, he doesn't like.
Oh.
Because she loves hideous, ugly,
Yo, bro,
deformed.
don't be hating on all dogs are beautiful in their own way. There's a very few dogs that I'll be like, that's an ugly dog. We had a pug, dude, and an old pug, you can't get much uglier than an old pug. When Bootsy gets to like 9.
Yeah.
Like 9, 10. Snored louder than my dad. Pit bulls are good dogs though. I've heard really good things.
Oh, I love pit bulls. They're very sweet actually. If you don't f them up.
She likes the
But-
French bulldogs
but-
though, the ones that look more like pugs.
That was like that one that we and that one that came up to the house that one time. Cliff, were you here for that? That white one? You were here for that?
Like
So.
I like French bulldogs and English.
They're the
I like
ones that
both.
have that longer snout.
No, those are American bulldogs.
Oh, okay, so that's those are the
I'm not as big a fan of American bulldogs. I like
Okay,
the
so
squishy
English
faces.
bulldogs are this. Okay, that's an English bulldog.
I like
So I
squishy-
got it backwards.
Yeah, but they're not as wrinkly as Shar-Pays.
He found the sword.
Steve was pointing it in his face the other day, and I think he might have gotten an idea that there's a correlation. Sorry, what were you saying? So somebody's watching the tag. The cat attack Cliff.
Yeah. I can't even really remember. Oh, I was just making a comment about Shar-Pays not being cute.
Sharpays are the fuzzy scrunched ones, like with the.
Yeah, well, they're the ones with like the big wrinkles.
Yes.
That
I have an old friend that had one of those. Sharpay. It was. I do not remember her name. She got hit by a car. But he has another one now, which is silly. But he loves them. Like he's because
Okay.
like they have those big like swishy faces and just likes to.
I mean, it would be fun to mess with them, but I can't quite call them cute.
But yeah, they walk up and they're like.
Yeah.
Every time they breathe, they make like this weird congested noise.
Yeah.
But she was pretty lovely. Once she got used to it, she was pretty lovely.
I had a friend. His big, the ones that he really liked were bloodhounds. He just thought bloodhounds were amazing. And I was like, that's a drooly animal right there.
They are interesting. I would never want one. I think they'd be cool to see. Like, pet one, play with one, be like, oh, it's cool, it's bloodhound. I never get to see one in person.
Yeah.
Like, for real. But I would never want to own one.
Yeah.
I've only ever met one, and he was awesome. But he was exactly really real.
Yeah.
His name was like Blue or Gray or
Yeah.
Steel or something like that. I don't know what it was, but.
It seems like what?
Get him, kid.
Encouraging
Get that Sam. Sam, get that kid.
Sam
Get the kitty.
bonding.
Get the kitty.
You're looking in the wrong place, Pat.
John, you haven't seen the new car yet, have you?
The Mazda.
The Mazda.
No,
My
I've
Mazda.
I've seen images of them, but yeah, not for reals. You can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Kick the tires, light the fires. Is that what they say? So I think that's why it
Who
ships.
has the keys?
My purse has the keys.
Don't touch her. How do you like it?
Love it.
Yeah, Cliff was raving about it. But I wasn't sure if that was just so he could feel good about making a recommendation, or if it was actually legitimate.
Yeah. Well, it is
She's
nice.
not Cliff. It's just
It is nice that like I didn't have to do any of the pain in the ass stuff really.
So it's just this little bitty.
It's real short.
Yeah. That's Steve. Steve's one.
It's a good thing that the cat hasn't figured out about the whole door being open.
Well, because he has been outside, but it was at my parents' house, so it was a very controlled environment.
Yeah.
But he's still a little nervous about outdoors. Like cars scare the shit out of him.
Well, that's good.
Like you'd be holding him and he's outside, like away from the road. And he hears a car and he's like, what the fuck out there? Just starts trying to like run. And you're like, Jesus. We got enough since Steve's on the phone. Go for a ride. We got time.
Yeah, probably. Let's go for it. I think it's funny that they left your SPDs over here.
Well, the bike's here.
It's more better for convenience.
Ah, I didn't realize you left the bike here.
I like it.
Making transmission master.
I'm not.
That's great. So what, you guys are like the Nazis? Nazis of the station?
We start talking about transmission.
We're up the street. We could stick shift.